Shams. Big boy Shams.
Pipe it.
Hi,
Meaning
how you
you
doing,
don't
bro?
go in game chat, AG.
I don't care. I told you me and Shams have some fucking history for some reason. How
Yeah,
you doing,
but
Piper?
everything I literally just said to you, you know.
I don't care.
What are your
should care.
predictions for the game?
Probably, I don't know. I actually don't know.
Mine. I
I'd
could
say
give you
maybe
mine,
7.
Shams.
Rising, I mean, not
7-5.
Yeah, I want
AG,
yours,
remember
Rico.
what I said.
I'm saying 7-4 to DD on the first map, and I'm saying overtime on Clubhouse. Overtime on Clubhouse.
Overtime on Clubhouse?
I don't know who's
fuck,
going to
okay.
win Clubhouse, but I think DD take
Wait.
Oregon.
Shams,
Yes, lad.
quick question. Why do you fucking respond to everything that happens to me?
I don't know, you're a bit of a mouthpiece, I can't lie.
Oh, you're a fan, is that what it is? Admitting you're a fan?
Nah, you're a bit of a mouthpiece.
Nah,
You're
you're
a
a
big
fan,
mouth.
you're a fan, you're a
Nah,
fan.
nah, you're a big mouth, but you
Boys,
just can't back it up.
stop getting bad,
just
both
can't
of you,
back
and
it
get
up.
the rest of your team in.
We'll see
Honestly.
in game,
Oh
alright?
yeah, we'll see in game, don't worry.
Well, Shams, no hard feelings, good luck, mate. I wish you the best. I'm not one
Yeah,
of those
good luck,
toxic
lad.
fucks. I don't appreciate you coming in like with so much.
Everyone on my
pepper,
team, go
like
back
hot.
party chat.
Huh?
Go back party
Is
chat.
this cunt still talking? Am I meant to be listening to him? Hello, Sneak lad, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm going good, lad.
Fucking
Wait,
hell,
actually, I have
Sneak,
to-
your voice has dropped a bit since I last heard you.
Cause you don't sound like a...
Last time I
I'm the
played with
chicken
him, I
anymore.
used to play for DN, Don't Nip, and he was on
Don't Nip.
NX. He was on NX, I think. Yeah.
Who am I waiting on?
I mean,
There he
Shams,
is.
are you looking as sexy as ever?
Alright, good luck, have fun, guys. Everyone ready?
Good luck, boys, yeah. We should be all ready.
Shams, I love
Both
you,
teams
so
ready?
I love him too.
Don't know, mate.
Are we ready, Jamie?
Slowly,
I
sexy
can
beast.
chat.
Who are you?
I'm Sneak.
Who did that? Oh, it's Sneak. Hello, sexy.
Are you man ready?
What are you doing, son?
Yes, we are ready.
Alright, good luck, have fun, guys.
I'm gonna
Alright, good
ruin
luck,
you.
boys.
AJ,
I
you're
stopped the-
awful.
I stopped the
Yes,
game.
Rising, you're coming up in the world.
James.
He's casting.
No, he's in party chat.
Yeah, nah, I'm leaving the party. I just started my stream, so.
No.
Thatcher Ban coming out from DD. Interesting ban considering they're going to be attacking on Oregon first. Nomad, pretty unusual ban coming out from IX. Don't usually see the Nomad bans, especially not on a map like Oregon. Cade, pretty standard. With the Nomad being banned though, it's just going to enable IX to play super aggro. Maybe we'll see a few jump outs and spawn peaks coming out from them, but it's, yeah, pretty unusual. And Mirror, of course, classic ban for Oregon. We're going to see IX head on down to Laundry for their first round of defense. Interesting lineups from both teams. No, I will not be coming on ranked. I'll play a bit later though. 6 pick from an Ella onto a Vigil. Very frag heavy lineup from IX. In fact, frag heavy lineup from both teams. No Maverick on the board, but I mean, it's not going to matter because IX aren't running a bandit, mute, or Cade. So
Defenders, protect
it's
your
just
bombs
going to
from
be an
being defused
all-out
by attackers.
frag battle. Interesting to see where these goyas are going to get placed. One at pillar. Looks like we're going to see construction get held with the Goyo shields. Impact going to be doing a little bit of damage to Rising, but it's just minor.
5 seconds to go.
Looks like IX are just going to play the utility
Attackers'
burn
objective
here. They're
is to
just going to
defuse
be
the bomb.
running the Wamai and Jaeger combo, but with Wamai getting his nerf, it's not going to be as effective. Same with Jaeger actually, both operators have seen nerfs recently. Looks like Sneak's going to be playing pretty aggressive here on the players approaching main lobby. They're going to spot him out, hold him. He's just going to fall back to top floor now. Shams with an entry pick onto Focus as he's just rushed down the laundry stairs. He's going to head on in and get a second as he's just pushing his way into sight, the spearhead of the attack. Royal Limb gets one, Hypnotic gets one, a 5v1 so early on. Shams is going to light the last player up but can't quite find the head. Jamie finishes things off in a flawless round. An outstanding round from DD. My gosh, that might have been one of the quickest rounds I've ever seen when I've been casting. Wow. That was a complete destruction from DD. I'm going to see pretty similar lineups here from both teams, just sticking the frag heavy. Focus going to be switching onto the Legion though. We'll see how that's going to help them. Could be a good pick. I mean, DD aren't bringing the IQ, so we could see this work out. Going back down to Laundry, that is an interesting decision, considering they just got absolutely destroyed on
Attackers
Laundry.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Looks like we're going to see similar setup. Legion's going to be using Gumines on Laundry just to prevent Shams from doing that same rush again. Pretty effective actually, just a drone ahead of him and his teammates just allowed him to get in there and get those 2 entry picks. So influential on the rest of the round. And to not even lose a player, no refrags, it was just
10 seconds
IX were just losing gunfight after gunfight. Easy pickings
5 seconds
for the
remaining.
attackers as they just sort of held wide angles and
Attackers
played
are
dumb.
moving to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, it looks like the exact same setup apart from Focus is going to be double barricading Laundry to try and prevent the rush, but looks like they're just going to be doing a heavy lobby push as DD's going to rain on in, but we have Vigil sitting here at top main. Question is, will they drone him out? Sneak gets an entry pick onto Jamie and 5v4 straight away. That's a big pick. Not even 30 seconds gone and he's found the head of the Ash already early on, and the Vigil's going to take down Shams. The drones just were not there. Looks like DD aren't even going for the clear on the 2 roamers now. They're just sort of going to rotate on out. Hypnotic's going to take down Sneak, a big pick. Tracks down the Legion and moves his way up. Takes Vigil down. Big frags from Hypnotic here as he finds his second for the round, making his way through to backstairs while the rest of his team push on down Laundry. Gumine going to be alerting them to the position, and Hypnotic finds a third. My Focus trades him out, taking him down finally, but I think the damage is done here. The two defenders are in a 3 versus 2, and Focus lost a bit of damage. Nova's just going to be pre-firing some shots here as he swings the corner, but Focus finds the head of Lim, now putting Nova in a 1 versus 2. He's got time left on his side, but with the Legion on the board, it's going to be very difficult for him to clutch us out those goo mines late round. If he leaves it too late, I mean, those goo mines are just going to mess him up. 45 seconds now, he's approaching the end of the round, and Legion's going to pepper him with bullets, and he's not quite going to be able to find the head. Goo mines coming down now. He's going to try and go for a plant. This is interesting. Sounds like the defenders are third in, and sort of pinned by 2 of them. Now the C4 coming through, and he's getting taken out as he sprints away, and Focus just beams him. 1-1. Wow. How the tables have turned. My gosh. Drone work a bit sloppy there from DD as they just sort of ran into lobby and lost 2 players straight away. A nice roam from Sneak and Vigil, finding 1 pick each. And a big round from Focus too. I mean, DD clearly had the better gun skill, given off the first round, but they're just sort of, they can't just sprint down the stairs like they did the round before. I mean, it's just not going to work 2 rounds in a row. DD really needed to adapt there and sort of rotate, but they stuck with Laundry, and the barricades and the goo mines messed them up as Focus just claimed all 3 of them that pushed down the staircase. Big round from him. Gonna see them go up to top floor now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
No IQ on the board for DD. This Valkyrie could be a big problem for them. If Rising can position these cams in a good spot, maybe you might even see a couple outside, then it's going to make it the attack very hard for DD. It looks like they could be setting up for a master push here, pre-setting their drones.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Could we see a 5-man anchor here? Oh my gosh, all 5 players on site, but Sneak's going to rotate down to the basement. Looks like he's not going to have anyone challenging him. And DD, yeah, going for a full-on master and games take. As we have 2 players holding this game's window. Sees the toe of the Legion, but just gets away just in time. And Jamie takes out Focus. A big pick, losing the Legion early on. Wow. 4v4 straight away. And Jamie's going to find his second now. Big frags from him. Pre-firing some shots in, but the Jaeger has just retreated and found Jamie, taking him out. 3v3 so early on. Wow, really aggressive from both teams, and Hypnotic's just going to jump on in and get taken out by the Wamai. Wow, drone work is just not happening for these teams. It's just a full-on frag fest. Did Royal Lim really just impact himself? Wow. Sneak playing so aggro on the jump there, but he didn't actually get punished. It looked like Lim just whiffed a few shots. And, I mean, that could have cost them the round there. If he had got that pick, he would have found themselves in a 2v2 with so much time to spare. 1 minute 20 can make things happen with that amount of time left. Looks like Sneak's just going to hold the passive angle here. Probably the better decision, as he's got the main count on his side. Nova finds the head of the Wamai, but Sneak takes Nova out. Big pick from the Zafir as
Attackers have located a bomb.
puts it down to 1v1, but little does she know the Valcam's going to be spotting her out. She takes it out and it's Rising to lock out the round for his team. He's going to get concussed, but the Zafir's so low on health, and the C4 finishes Royal Limb off 2-1 to IX. Wow. The last 2 rounds have been an absolute throw from DD. Just the drone economy has been tragic. It's just been run and gun. Run and gun. We've seen it from both teams actually, but a bit of drone work and DD could easily have taken both those last rounds. Of course, we're going to see the Aruni 6 picking over to the smoke.
Attackers need to
She's
locate
not
and defuse as many bombs as
allowed
they can.
yet in comp. Dining kitchen. It's going to be a tough objective to defend. Maybe one of the hardest ones on the map.
Bomb located by attackers.
Recently, I've actually seen a lot of teams go for meeting kitchen over dining, but it's personal preference. I mean, if these guys have the setup, it looks like they're going to be holding the showers pretty heavy. Yeah, it could be
remaining.
defendable, but usually we see the attackers take
5
a
seconds
round
remaining.
on dining and kitchen.
Attackers are moving to defuse
Just
the
the
bomb.
Legion going to be spawn killing, right? Just sitting on cams.
Defender has been discovered.
Wow, a jump out. So aggressive. The Legion as well, out of all the operators to do it. And the Wamai is going to find the head of the Zafir early on. No, the Jackal even. That's a big pick. I mean, now the Roamers are free. DD's drone work has been a bit lackluster, so the Roamers should be having the time of their life right now. Sneak's going to be challenging the player in garage. Spots out the drone and shoots it, just falls back. Probably the better decision as Hypnotic's got the angle on him. Shams gets one onto the Legion. A nice pick. Just preventing the goo mines from ruining the attack late round. Where's the push come from? It looks like a meeting push, yeah. Hypnotic finds the head of Sneak, as Sneak just gets a bit aggro there. Finally gets bored and decides to swing Hypnotic on this angle. And the wall's going to get opened up. 4v3. 2 out of the last 3 defenders are on site. It looks like Focus is going to go for a bit of a flank. But does DD know that the Wamai's just sat here tight up, waiting for that plant? And he swings on out. The firebolt gets activated in his Wamai trap, and Hypnotic takes him down. The plant's going to be going down now. 2v4. Both the defenders are back in kitchen and shower corridor. Sham's going to get too aggressive and Rising's going to take him down. Focus finds ahead of Hypnotic, and this is looking winnable. A 2v2, 35 seconds left. Focus is going to be flanking round, but Nova's on it. He hears the dock and holds the angle, takes him down. All left up to Rising, and Jamie finishes things off with a nice headshot. 2-2. Close game so far here on Oregon. Nice clutch round there from DD. They lose a man early, but they recovered from it pretty well. Hypnotic with some nice frags so far this game. We're just going to continue to see this frag heavy lineup from DD. I mean, it's working out with the Ash, there's a Fear, the Sledge, it just works. You saw the Capital Firebolt do a lot of damage as well last round. Ajax going to be heading back on down to the laundry, but this time they're going to be armed with the Alder, one of the most powerful guns on defense
Attackers need
to
locate
fortify
and
the
defuse as many
basement.
bombs as they can.
Maestro is probably a really good pick for that site. No smoke, which is unusual actually. Looks like Ajax has decided to switch away from the really frag heavy lineup, and they're going to be running that Maestro. I think we could really see this pay off. I mean, he has not only a good gun, but he has impact, and those Maestro cams bring so much utility. I mean, DD are going to be able to deal with it pretty easily, but it's going to waste time and utility, and if they're placed in good spots, I mean, it could deny the plant late round. But looks like a bunker push coming out from DD as Shams is just going to head on in. No drones required. He takes down the Eagle Eye effortlessly, and he's just going to get droned on into Pillar. Whamai swings out and Shams loses a bit of damage, putting him down to 25 health. ADS catching his nade as he peeks on in, almost finds the head of the Whamai, and he retreats back. Just abandons Pillar. I mean, these two ADSs here, and they just sort of give Pillar control to Shams as he just nails the Whamai, lights him up so much. Jamie finds Sneak, and Shams finds the Legion. 4v3 now, big picks from DD there. Whamai's going to be rotating back, and he gets taken out by Jamie, but the Vigil on the flank takes the Diffuser down with him. 3v2. DD do appear to have sight control, but it's down to this Vigil to win his gunfight, and he could pull the round back. Is the hatch open? No, it's not. 3 versus 1. I mean, Rising's armed with the Alder. He could win this out, but Jamie takes him down. A big round from DD. Nice drone work and a quick take of Pillar. Wow. Wow. That was a big round from DD there. Let's see the Bandit be brought for basement. As the Cade's been banned, maybe the Bandit could be a good pick, but I think a Mute would probably be better overall, because the basement's such close range. I think 2 shotguns could be really nice. Thermite's going to 6-pick over to the Ash. Could we see a rush here? That's the real question. 3-2 up. DD have been pretty quick on their takes, both the rounds. And they're going to be switching off the Maestro to the Bandit. That is really interesting. They're going to be running the Bandit, but still opening up construction. I mean, where are these batteries going to go? Was that an AFK pick? No.
Attackers have located a bomb.
With the Capital, it's going to make construction such an easy push. With Whamai only having 4 discs now, they can easily be burned.
5 seconds left before
And there's
insertion.
no oh no, there are 2 ADSs actually, but no Whamai discs. The Capital Firebolts are just gonna fry this smoke alive if they decide to go for a bunker push, but no, only Jamie spawns bunker. And the rest of them spawn laundry. Are they droning or they just, yeah. Bit of early drone work coming out from DD. Looks like it's going to be a freezer take as they rotate on round, and the Vigil's going to find an opener onto the Capitao. Big pick from Focus. All trying to bundle in through that one window. I mean, Focus just shut them down. He's going to get spotted out by the drones, and Shams is going to fight one back onto the Bandit. The Ash pushing in from Garage. She seems unaware of the Vigil's position, but shots getting pre-fired out, nothing connects. But Shams has taken Breezer control all on his own. He's been so good on the entry frag and is met by the Wamai, but it's a 4v2. I mean, DD have almost taken site control yet again. Wamai needs to win his gunfight here, but he's getting pinched by 3 of members of DD. Smoke's going to come through the rotation, but he's not aware of the Ash. Royal Lim's just going to hold the crossfire on this rotation. Wamai gets aggressive, pushes out and finds 2. My god, big picks from AJ. 2v2 and diffuser down. Royal Lim needs to make a play here. His teammate is nowhere to be seen. And he finds the last 2. Wow. DD, a big round. Almost thrown, but gets clutched up. Nice 2-piece there from Royal Lim to close out the round for his team. That's impressive. 4-2 Oregon attack. That is really not something you see every day. It's usually 4-2 to the defensive side, but now we're going to see DD switch on over to the defense, where they're just going to be going frag heavy, all out frags with only the castle, and everyone else is just going to be bringing the best guns possible. See IX running the Jackal to help them clear the roam. I think they're going to need more than the Jackal to clear this roam. My gosh. A bit light with their defensive picks. But I mean, DD have just been winning their gunfights, so the frag heavy playstyle has been working for them so far. I don't see why they should change.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I predicted this game to be 7-4. Could still happen, but IX are going to have to really, really work hard to take this one back. Oregon attack is maybe one of the hardest maps
10
to
seconds
attack.
to go.
Off the theme park, of course.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Looks like it's going to be a main wall push from IX as they head on up to Master Balcony now. Zafir just looking for an early pick as the Ash, here's the Mozzie on the bed, but gets taken out. My gosh, that can't be happening. An early pick, but it's going to get traded out by the Zafir. Shams going to be swinging it aggro and finds the head. My gosh. DD are just dominating Oregon. Focus is going to get shut down by the castle barricade, and this round's looking pretty one-sided already early on. The 3 remaining attackers all rotating towards an attic push. Hypnotic getting really aggressive here, just looking to go for a C4 on the breach. Nade coming in, but misses. Shams is looking to make a flank here, but no claymores, no flank cams, nothing. Looks like he's going to just be able to flank the 3 remaining attackers. Wow. My gosh, big flank from Shams there, taking out the Hibana. Sometimes you got to wonder, does he have a headset? That should have been an easy kill for her. Should have been expecting it as well, with the aggression you've seen from DD so far. Hypnotic's just going to be retreating just in time as the nades come on in. And the Mavs going to take out Hypnotic now, 3v2. This is winnable for the attackers, but the time is going to work against them, and Nova's going to find AJ. All left up to Focus now in the 1v3. He's armed with a C7E and he finds the head of Nova. He's just going to push on into the objective. He's left the diffuser behind and he takes out the Jaeger. This could be a clutch for him. 30 seconds left on the board and it's a 1v1.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
It's all left up to Jamie, who's rotating up white, and Focus is holding the angle. He lights him up, but appears to not know that Jamie's rotated in already, and another round goes the way of DD. Wow. A nice try from Focus, but it was too little too late. He just needed to win that gunfight on white and it would have been round, but he couldn't quite find the head. DD just going to be sticking with this really frag heavy and aggressive lineup, even running the Oryx. Wow, Vigil, Oryx and Melusi. I mean, IX should really be punishing them for this. They should just see the opportunity to rush the site, as they're only leaving 1 or 2 players on site at a time. I mean, they really need to start adapting to this aggressive playstyle.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb.
Looks like Raw Lim's gone idle. He's that adamant that his team's going to win it out. He's decided to go get some munch by the looks of it. I mean, DD just haven't been losing their gunfights this game. They've just been absolutely destroying IX.
5 seconds left before
It's been like DD get 2 frags, IX gets 1. IX need to be getting these refrags and doubling up, but they're sort of pushing in all on their lonesome, no drones, and they're just getting taken out. Not even holding flanks. I mean, Sham's got such a big pick that should not have been allowed. Hypnotic's going to go for the spawn kill and get shut down early on by Sneak. Looks like a bunker push here. Melusi device. Oh no, he misses the Melusi device, but takes it out with the second Ash charge, and Sneak's just going to head on in. Hypnotic, is that a disconnect or a rage quit? That's the question. Sneak's going to head on up to Pillar, but he's going to get lit up by Shams. Shams just going to be playing it really aggro here on Pillar. He swings and takes him down. Finds a second Shams, big plicks. My gosh, 2 really nice kills there from Shams. He's just going to continue to aggress, but he's scared the Maverick. Oh no, the Thermite, he's just scared him off. Rising's going to enter tower, but 3v4, I mean, it's going to be a difficult one to win out, especially when Shams is just nailing every attacker in his path. An amazing game so far from him. 3 remaining attackers positioned in meeting. As it looks like they're looking to go for an electrical drop, but Jamie shuts the Thermite down. There's a fierce onto him, but can he win the gunfight? Yes, he can. A double kill for him. My gosh. He finally gets taken down by Focus, but he should not have been allowed to get either of them picks. The drone work from IX has been absolutely horrendous. And now it's a 3v1 with 50 seconds left. I mean, we almost saw him do it last round. Can he do it again? It's all left down to Focus as he heads on down Laundry Stairs. He finds the head of Lim. 2v1. He's going to rotate back to the electrical hatch, but He's only got 30 seconds left, and the two remaining defenders are just going to be sort of holding a crossfire on him now. If he drops here, it's easy refrags for DD. This is what makes the difference and the score difference as well between these two teams. One team is doubling up and winning their gunfights, and the other team is just pushing in solo and losing gunfights. Focus is going to drop the hatch. He finds one. Can he find Shams? No, Shams shuts him down, and 6-2 DD find themselves on match point. An amazing round from both Shams and Jamie there to finish things up. Match point, wow, 6-2 Oregon. My gosh, DD are absolutely slamming IX. To think that IX were top of the league after seeing this, my gosh. This is an absolute shambles from them. Looks like they've had a bit of a roster change as well though. Seen a lot of new players on their team. Maverick's gonna... oh, he's just gonna stick the Maverick.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
DD's now forced onto dining and kitchen.
Attackers have located
I
a
don't
bomb.
know if Shams is MK actually.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, as far as I know, he does not play
Attackers'
MK in
objective is
comp.
to defuse a bomb.
I mean, I've been spectating him quite a lot and he does not look at MK. Yeah, he used to play for my team, yeah. Hypnotic with an early pick onto head Gizzy. Taking down the 0 nice and early. Shams is looking to find the Jackal, but just runs past. And Sneak's going to take down Hypnotic as he swings around to find a second. He lights him up but can't take him down. Jamie's just going to be laying down here. This could be an easy kill for him. Sneak's going to pay back with an inbound. Here's the head of Maestro, can't quite find it. 3v2. This could be a round for IX as the Maestro's pretty low on health, but he's armed with such a powerful LMG. And he gets taken out by Focus. A nice crossfire from Sneak and Focus now as Nova finds himself in a 1v3. Can't even hit the drone. Will he be able to hit the heads? That's the real question. And no, he won't. Sneak takes him out. 6-3. I mean, we really need to see IX pull a comeback here. They need to win 3 rounds on the trot if they want to be in with a chance of taking this map. All that DD has to do is take 1 round for the map. Interesting pick on the Oryx as they head on up to top floor. I mean, it could work out. There's lots of hatches on this map that they could rotate through. And to be honest, with the Nomad being banned, could work out, but he's just going to 6-pick onto that Vigil. Probably a better option, considering how frag heavy DD is. Sneak with some nice picks in that final round there. Looks like the exact same castle setup from Nova, just casting off these windows to alleviate the pressure when the attackers start pushing onto site. It just sort of eliminates areas for the defenders to have to watch.
5 seconds left before
As last round they actually didn't breach many of the castle barricades
Attackers'
except
objective
Big
is to
Window.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
It'll be interesting to see where they're going to push from, and it looks like a master push again. Last time they did this we saw it absolutely crumble when the defenders got aggressive and swung from trophy, but it looks like they're going to try it again. No defenders here ready to swing them. Hypnotic heading on over, just dropping a goo mine, bit of a present for the attackers. Ace is going to be getting pretty aggressive here, and Royal Lim finds an opening pick. AJ finds one back, taking down Jamie, and it's a 4v4 so early on, but Lim's going to be going for the flanker. TK from the Zephyr, taking down the hard breach, and Lim takes out the Zephyr. Sneak's going to be chasing the Vigil up main stairs, but it's too late. He's already got back to site. Does he? No, he does not. Sneak takes one out, but gets traded out, and Shams finds the final pick. 7-3 DD. What a matchup. Shams, Jamie and Lim just fragging out, all three of them dropping double digits. Wow, what a game, what a matchup. Focus trying to carry his team, but sort of getting let down really by two of the fraggers. 2 for 7 and 3 for 10. It's just not good enough. They need to be winning their fights. We'll see what IX can do in this second map. I believe we're heading on to Clubhouse.
He just told K-Shift to kill himself.
What?
Where did Hypnotic go? Is he joining back?
He has to restart his game.
Like,
Yeah, we had. He wasn't there for the whole game.
What just happened?
What?
What, Jamie?
Shams, I
Sneak,
swear,
you know, it'd be a really
I
good
swear you
idea.
had so many rounds where you were only a 4 because you had idle players and you still somehow 7-3.
Yeah, no, I didn't go downstairs mid-game.
I
to
was
get food.
almost there with my prediction. I said 7-4. I said 7-4 and it was 7-3. I was close.
Sneak, do you know it'd be a really good idea to get AJ into game chat? I think it'd be a really good idea.
On top of that,
Oh,
the
he's
USB
here.
The USB
Oh,
that's
so what happened about
unplug it, please.
Shams,
Slamming.
I'm crying, bro. Shams,
It's pronounced he bottled it, Shams.
I'm controller, bro. Yeah, I've had to hang cam the last 4 fucking games, bro.
It's because you're MK.
Just not. All I'm
I'm
not
not
used to
arguing
be.
with you, you're
What, I'm
Sneak.
not? Yeah.
You messaged me saying you're MNK
When?
about a year ago.
Yeah, he was MK a year ago. He was
It doesn't matter,
he was a little MK gold. I remember when we versed NX in a Com Cup and he was there on his MK getting absolutely shited on.
I said I used to be, bro.
Ah, Clubhouse, yeah.
I mean, don't really make it, doesn't it?
Who's defending, who's attacking? I mean, I'm not.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to make a difference.
Since our
For
PC
club,
now, mate, how about we make a
IX
deal,
are
bro?
defending.
I go buy
And
a
then
Zimbo,
DDoT.
yeah? I'll go
You
plug
already have
it
a
in,
Zim?
yeah? And I'll show you how good I am, lad.
You already have a Zoom?
I do not remember asking. I generally do not remember asking.
Jamie, what did you say a minute ago now about
Oh, does he need an
Tom
invite?
Phillips?
He told K-Shift to kill himself.
Who told K-Shiv?
Sneak over there.
Who?
The sneak over there, SX sneak,
Oh,
told
yeah.
K-Shift to kill himself.
Why? K-Shiv's sound.
Because he's getting
Yeah,
hand
she-
camped.
I don't like it, shit.
I don't. Boys, you wanna know
Remember
what
when he says he used to be better than me? And I just laughed.
Right, you guys all ready, yeah?
Fuck. Shams.
Oh,
when
No,
it comes to
wait a
FX,
second, we'll wait for another. Hypno.
Hypno
Hypno.
cutie.
Hypno!
Right, fuck it. You lot can do bands and shit. I'm going out for a fag.
You're a fag.
I know.
Oh, you're sweet.
I'm back.
Are you guys all ready, yeah?
You're gonna slap us this game, yeah? I'm proud of you. Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ. Use your big muscles and slap us.
AJ.
Not you, I'm not talking to you, talking to me.
AJ.
You're speaking to our team.
Didn't you say you were gonna 7-0 us last game?
You said it the wrong way, you dickhead.
Ag.
Aga,
Ag. What happened to the 7-0? What happened to
Leave
you?
him alone, Jimmy. He's jealous of being too good.
Ollie is £2 if you let us win this game.
Well, hold on.
Do you PayPal Ollie?
Trick money.
Why do we care if you PayPal Ollie? He's not on our team, you fucking idiot.
Hold on, Recon, I'm just checking to see if he
Are you
takes
okay,
my
Sneak, mate?
No, man.
Is that M&K getting into your head?
Whenever they're ready and the hand cam started, we're ready to go.
Alright, let me know when the hand cam has started because I don't have a
Come
clue.
on, Sneak. Where's your M&K? Get your hand cam on, I need to see your hand cam.
I don't know where my phone is.
Then go find it, motherfucker.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm like 20 seconds.
He's definitely playing MK. I can't find my phone.
4, 5, 6,
I mean, he has hand cam before and he plays standing up.
Fair enough.
10.
It's a bit sus though when he's like, oh, I can't find my phone.
I found my ma's phone, I guess. That can work.
18.
Nigel wants to check it.
This is where his mum gets a phone call mid-game.
There you go, Snake. He wants your hands and screen.
Shit, bro, I don't have hands.
Shame. Just gonna have to forfeit or leave then. Fine by me.
No, just
You'll win
play
more
it.
rounds if you
It's not
forfeit,
gonna make
by the
a
way.
difference. It's 7-5 if you forfeit.
Yeah, why is it like that? It should be 7-0. That's so
It's
dumb.
the shit league. No one else.
I think
That's
I think it's a good league to be honest. I just disagree with that rule. Like Nigel's done a good job at organising everything. Some of the other leagues I've been in, we were in retrospective and we made it to the grand finals. And most of our games we just got 3 wins because all the teams just left because they got fed up. We played like 1 game a month when we were supposed to play 1 game a week, and it was a paid to enter as well. It was like 25 quid entry.
Should I just call Kasov? Fuck, where's my DMs with Kasov, bro?
You're not doing it in DMs, you're doing it in the Handcam channel.
Bro, I literally can't share my screen now. I've tried many fucking times.
Shame.
Wait, are we in Oblivion or what?
I don't get why.
Which league are we in, EOL?
EOL.
Bro, yeah, I literally can't share. Where's the fucking
Oh,
Handcam?
bro, just.
I assume he'll get you to it.
Ah, just start. Oh, yes, I found. Handcam's locked, bro.
Yeah, I'll
so
give you the
get
role.
access to it.
Is that the role for the
There you
M&Ks
go.
only?
You want to
Am I
join
able
the
to share my
vibing
screen in
channel.
here? 'Cause
He wants you to join the vibing channel. But
where's
then
the
he's
vibing
gonna
one?
drag you into the Handcam.
Where's vibing?
I don't know.
I can only see star species, which are Handcam.
Vibing,
Oh, I found
bull
it.
pickle.
Found it. Alright, I'm waiting to be dragged into Handcam. Fish!
Fly me to the moon.
Bro, he's gonna ask me to fucking do a room tour, bro. My Zim's in the constable, this is bad. Boys, where's the best place artisan?
What?
Where's the best place artisan?
Swallow it, it might shoot you up.
Fuck, I've never gotten this sword. Am I in yet?
I'm back.
Yo, I'm still not on Handcam. What is this bullshit?
Who's Handcam?
Drag
Snake.
me
I don't get.
for like 8th time this year.
Oh, even if you were M&K though, it doesn't
Stop
really
being
matter
M&K
because
then.
DD are probably going to slam you again.
What?
Round 2. Fight.
Don't say that. AJ is gonna sweat now. He's gonna get fucking 700 kills.
Right, what was said?
I thought it'd be a close game at the start, but then I saw that. I was like, wow.
Bro, this image makes me lag, boys. What did you say?
But what did you see? The support going Ash.
Our hard support giving up on Castle and going Mozzie.
And it
Or
working.
me just, you know, doing backflips on my neck.
Right, boys, I'm
Going
about to
AFK,
jump out a
doesn't
window.
bother.
Suppose it's taking a while, lads.
It's fucking sprinted.
Shams
down the
probably
main
went off
stairs
to have a
and shot.
fag
Make sure
mid-game.
you take your M&K with you.
What?
Take your M&K with you down the stairs.
Nah, I'm gonna ship it to you. What the fuck do I want?
You forgot how to
Cracked
disconnect
without
it.
How the fuck you need M&K?
Yeah, that's pretty correct.
I do.
If I get M&K, I'll be on PC.
1 month, Logan. 1 month.
For you, yeah.
Why is it taking so long?
What, are
It's
you
okay,
guys
it's
moving
here
to
in- it's here in
PC?
a week, but yeah, it's here in a week, but I'm not fully moving until I move house.
Yeah, my
Should we
team's
go to
moving to PC, so maybe we could do some scrims and that when we get over there, because my team's going to be awful when we go to PC.
Who's your team?
It's me, Forms, Quar, Kieran, Grapes, Daniel and Tyne. You probably don't know him.
Daniel? Which Daniel?
Daniel
Right, you said they're going to be off
6969B.
on the move, right?
Daniel what?
You probably
the
don't
only
know.
one I know that is from Grape simply because he casts a few matches every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Logan.
I'm going to my mate's next week, I think, and he he does PCs, and he's got a shitload of parts everywhere. Spare. So I could be pretty much just getting one for free, then upgrading.
But I'm getting my base, like everything base, on.
You get your base.
What's the day today? Like all the stuff. Yeah.
Right, boys. I have the banger playlist ready again.
We're ready whenever the hand comes sorted, by the way.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna fucking stop K-ship.
Right, if it's not starting in
Dude,
5 minutes, I'm starting the game,
Bro,
because
man,
this
Nigel's
is a
better
joke.
bully me for the way I look, boys.
We're just waiting for Nigel, lad.
Fucking Nigel.
Fuck,
Fucking
that knockout's fun, bro. Bro,
Nigel
Nigel's added
Farage.
me, fam. Well, what do I have to do now?
Do
Share your
tells
screen
you.
with him. He's probably gonna join party.
I am sharing this
No, not your fucking Discord, bitch.
No, this is Discord. You fucking. Yeah, you do it on Discord. You face.
Yeah, for your
you do
hands.
Yeah,
Like
that's why
game.
it's called hand cam.
Yeah, but he's getting game
Yeah, hand
cams.
screen.
Oh, what? Why?
Yeah, so shut
There's
your
my
fuck up,
game,
you
bro.
fucking massive headed cunt.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I wouldn't have that.
Right, I don't like this kid, I'm gonna fucking drop kick
Right.
him.
Oh my god.
Touch my
Africa.
pussy. Sorry. Wait, so it started, Nova?
Hmm?
Thing on Minecraft started?
Mhm.
Oi, Fred, are you still on the stream? Fred, comment if you're still on the stream with a Ranger Scrim.
Well, Rangers. Who? Me? Okay, let's do it now. Right now.
No.
Where is it, Nova?
I'll send you a screenshot on Snapchat.
No, where is it on Alpha Dog League, you fucking moron?
Oi,
In
when
the
it gets to
Minecraft
15, I'm
Recon.
starting, because I cannot
We
be
can
asked
start
to wait.
Recon.
Yeah, we could
That's
start,
what
alright.
I said you could start, yeah.
Good luck, have fun, guys.
Where's the Minecraft thing?
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, you
Good
guys
luck,
need it over
boys.
there.
Oi,
It-
can you
it's
do me a
only-
favour and give me,
Give
make it a bit of a closer game this time, please? Come on. I want it to be a bit more enjoyable
You
to
must be
cast.
having a joke, lad.
AJ, come on. I
Is it
want to see you
close?
gun. I want to see you gun, mate. You got to.
AJ, you're fucking dog water, you cunt.
You can't. Yeah, AJ, you can't run your mouth off and then get clapped again. You got
Right,
to
you're
step it
defending
up.
first,
All right.
so
Good
you
luck.
have
Have
to
fun, guys.
Hold on.
Where you
Wait.
gonna be
Wait.
Oh.
DD started attack last time, which means we get defense.
DD's nuts.
Literally check the pin. If you had a problem with it, then you should have said something like I did.
I just said something then.
I think that's right, though, isn't it? It should be IX.
I mean, to be
Defend,
fair, it
isn't it?
doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, go on. We'll start. We don't care.
Hang on. Let me just check. Let me just check.
Bro, Nigel's just interrogating.
What do you guys not care then?
Nova, send me it, because I
No
can't
one
find
cares.
it.
Okay.
We don't care to start.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
Yeah, we've been here a good while.
We'll burst
luck,
through the
boys.
bubble again.
Look how fun.
You need it.
Wow. Tempers frying a bit, my gosh. Wonder if it's going to be as one-sided as it was last game. Thatcher ban. It's interesting how DD are always banning Thatcher even when they're attacking. And a Mav ban, wow. That's just made Clubhouse even more defender-sided. My gosh. This is going to mean the attackers are going to have to clear out below or nade it from CC window to get the bandits or the mute jammers, as Cade's going to get banned out again, second map in a row. Same with Thatcher. Clash. Pretty unusual, especially in competitive, but I mean that would really shut down the aggression coming out from DD. IX are really going to have to pull it out the bag if they want to tie this series up. Just going to continue with the frag heavy lineup, the Ashe and the Zephyr. We see this commonly now as the meta's changed towards the utility dump. Both Ashe and Zephyr are so influential on the attack. I feel like it's becoming more and more common to run both of them. Same with Wamai and Jaeger with the recent nerfs to both of them. It's like you run both.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
and it
defused by
also
attackers.
just provides better guns as well. Obviously Wamai and Jaeger have two of the stronger guns on defense, and it just means it will be that bit easier to find frags. Looks like pretty standard setup here on CCTV Cache. Reinforcing off garage, wow. I've not seen this in bloody ages. This may be the single most awful strat ever. If DD lose this round, well, something's wrong, because it looks like they're just going to be giving garage away for free. Wamai's just going to be unable to rotate back. And if DD play this correctly, they should just be able to pinch him out early. So they're just going to be opening up bottom garage already, and Sneak's going to find the head of the sledge. Wow. If not, it's going to get taken out by the Melusi early on, and Someone's going to be going for the wall. Rising's going to be too late on the bandit approach, and the breach is open. Royal Limb takes one down. Can he find the second? No, he can't. He's going to get down, but I don't think Melusi knows. Yes, she does. That's her second in the round. 2 versus 4 early on. A much better start from IX so far, as it's all left up to Jamie and Nova to clutch this out. 2v4. They really should have just seen the weakness in this defence and just gone for a garage push, but I mean they were so adamant on clearing below and going for breach, they just sort of ignored the fact that garage was reinforced off. Nova's going to down the Melusi. Does he know it? I don't think so, as he continues to pre-fire shots in, but looks like Melusi's going to be able to get revived. AJ breaking the barricade, looking to go for a run out. And this could be a bleed out. No, Rising's going to get the res in the nick of time as Nova pushes on in, but can't quite find them. He gets wall banged by AJ now. 1v4, and Focus takes down Jamie. A big round from IX to start things off. Wow, I was not expecting that. But with both the Mav and the Thatcher being banned, it's just made this map so defender-sided. Church Arsenal being the second pick for IX, but if they're going to want to win this map, they're going to be at least wanting 4-2, maybe even 5-1 on the split. I mean, the fuse being stuck from Jamie as he's not going to have time to sick pick off.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And it looks like they're just going to be going for pretty standard setup, but they're going to be playing the rotating blue. The only issue with this is with DD being so frag heavy, they could just use their fraggers as the spearhead of the attack and just bundle into blue and take control of this rotation. I mean, they've been so good at getting the entry picks. We've seen Shams do it time and time again on map 1.
5 seconds left.
I mean, this shield is just not going to survive with the Ash in play. With Ash having 3 breaching rounds, it's just almost impossible for the 20-second meta to work out as well as it used to. Jamie's going to be heading on into kitchen, and he's going to get taken out early by the Jaeger head glitch in the table. He gets traded out by Shams as he tries to rotate away, but Shams gets that refrag down. He's going to head on into the pool table now, as he's just taking map control for his team, sweeping the map using his Jackal scanner. Kitchen hatch is going to get opened, and
A bomb has been located.
looks like the Jackal's going to start to go vert now, just pressurising the anchors. Nova's just walked on into dirt, and Royal Lim's going to just kill AJ and drop down the hatch. And just like that, DD have sight control, and Lim finds his second. 4v1, all left up to the Melusi. The position's known, and DD has just walked on in and fragged out Royal Lim. A huge round, finding 2 big picks there, taking sight control and absolutely dominating the round. I do not know why it says your message 5 times. I was starting to wonder why you kept saying it, but I mean, YouTube might just be bugged. I'm going to see them attempt to hold Arsenal again, Church and Arsenal, but Jamie's going to be running the Dockerby this time. This could be huge actually. The phone calls could really help them out in their quick executes. Rising's going to change off the Valk to a Maestro, a wise choice. That Alder's just going to shut down any rushes with the 80 round box mag. I mean, it's just a monster of a weapon. It really is.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It looks like pretty similar setup. Rotation, no, half a rotation into blue. I mean, I would like to think that they're going to finish the rotate, because those holes could work more in favour of the attackers than they will of the defenders if they're left unattended. I mean, all it takes is a bit of drone work from DD and one player to just go prone on those holes, and it's just going to completely shut off the rotation and the double door here. Actually, that's a really stupid... I don't even know if that was on purpose, but it just seems pretty dumb, as it's giving the attackers access to the rotation between sites and the double door. They don't even have an impact rotate here. IX are just not looking like they're the team we usually see them play as. I mean, this does not seem like a team that's top of the league. It just... no default rotates. Poor drone work on the attacks, losing their gunfights. It's just really poor performance from them so far. And that last round to just allow the players to rush in through dirt, it amazes me.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
No, it's second map. First map was 7-3 in the way of DD. Nova's just going to head on in through dirt now. Tries to find the head, but he gets quick picked and shut down early on. A big pick from head, Gizzy. Hypnotic's going to be heading on down blue. Maybe we could see these prone holes work out, but... I mean, they were spotted out earlier on in the round. He's going to pre-fire some shots in, and the Melusi device is going to get taken out. 2 big picks for DD. 4v3, as Shams is just going to continue to aggress down the main stairs. Two players bunched up in Moto. Rising's just going to pin them in there with the Alder, but Gizzy's going to get too aggro and get shut down. Focus finds a big pick through the wall onto Royal Limb now. A 2v3. This could be a really clutch round from IX. That back Arsenal rotate really just pressurising the attackers on main stairs, and the revive's going to get pulled off successfully. Gizzy is very low on HP and he's going to continue to swing, but he finds the head of Jamie. A big round from Gizzy. Shams takes down Focus and is now in a 1v2. This is an easy clutch for him. I mean, if he takes down Gizzy, who's very low on health, could be doable, but 20 seconds left. The time is just going to tick down, and it's going to make it more and more unlikely for Shams to win this out. He's going to push on in to Moto, but 10 seconds, this is almost unwinnable.
10 seconds.
He takes down the Melusi, and that's his third of the round, and he just sprints on in when Rising claims yet another victim with the Alder, and wow. Nice pick. 2-1 in favour of IX. We're going to be heading back to CCTV. Hopefully we won't see such a stupid reinforce off garage rotation sort of hold. I mean, somehow it worked out, but that just should not be allowed to work. Hypnotic jumping on the glass. Are we going to see this get stuck? That's the real question. Nah, it's going to get 6 picked onto the Lion. Don't usually see Lion get played actually, but it's pretty underrated and competitive. Just being able to freeze the defenders in place for a couple of seconds can be so good when you're going for a site execute. And we're going to see Garage get reinforced off again. If DD don't capitalise off this, well, I do not know, but this is the second time I've seen this get done on multiple occasions by Plat and Diamond squads, and I just do not understand why. Because it just never seems to work. If you give a team Garage control, all they have to do is open this wall up and they've got lines of sight all the way into cache. They just lock your rotations off, and with the breach open, that just makes it near impossible for the defenders to win the round. But
A bomb has been located.
I mean, IX are sacrificing Garage. They're just going to leave AJ in here to hold it down with the MP5. I mean, he's got the 2 times, but the MP5 isn't exactly the greatest weapon. And a spawn kill. Gizzy taking down Hypnotic early on. Wow, he's been so good with these entry picks on the defense. He's just been getting pick after pick. It looks like they're going to be going for reach push as Nova makes his way up. Jamie's going to open up bottom garage. Vigil's just going to get aggro and run on out again. Wow, the aggression from the Vigil. Shams finds one onto AJ, and Sneak's just going to be rotating down. We see him with another run out here. Jamie's just entered into the bottom of the garage and appears to not be bothered about the player on catwalk. My gosh, how is he alive? Oh, it's not even a defender on catwalk. Jamie finds the head of Sneak, but Shams has already taken top catwalk. This is what I mean about this hole. That by reinforcing off this wall, it just is giving the attackers free reign of garage. Holding garage against a full team of attackers just does not work when you only have one player in there. Nova's going to get the wall open, and this is practically round for DD. All they have to do is play this smart and go for the plant over the kills, and this should be an easy win. I mean, they don't even have anyone below the C4 denial. What is wrong with this chat? Everyone's messages are like popping up multiple times over the same thing. Gizzy's going to rotate below now. He's looking to retake garage control. He sees the Hibana, shoots a bullet, but it's really just burning time, and he's alerting DD to his whereabouts. Jamie's just going to be holding the angle on him now and finds the head. Big pick for Jamie. Is second in the round, and Nova's going to be getting the plant down. Royal Lim's just going to be holding the angle, and the Legion is going to get lit up, but somehow doesn't die to Lim as he nails him in the chest. 3v2, the diffuser down. This is looking almost unwinnable with Focus on 50 health and Rising nowhere to be seen. Focus is going to get... My gosh, this guy just tanks bullets. That's insane that he wins that fight, but Focus takes down Lim, and now it's just going to head on up to the diffuser, but the Thermite takes him out, and Jamie takes down Rising for his third in the round. 2-2. Big round from DD there. Nova should not have been allowed to win that fight against the Legion. He pre-fired, missed, and wow, his head was just hanging out. That should have been a freebie for the Legion there, but Focus did do well to kill the Hibana. I mean, personally, I don't think that should have been a kill, but I think that Legion should have died earlier. It looked like he just absorbed a lot of bullets. All the pings are pretty standard though. Dockerby going to be sick picking over to the Hibana. Probably a wise choice. I mean, we've seen Royal Lim do bits on Hibana over the past map. They're just going to be sticking the same lineup, but Hypnotic's going to swap the line for the Ying. This is going to be huge considering Jaeger's nerf, and there's no Wamai on the board. This really could be a game-changing pick. 2-2 here on Clubhouse. Same standard setup. I mean, are we going to see them reinforce garage off? I would hope not, because last round they just absolutely threw the round away by giving DD garage control. And finally, they decided to put a rotate on garage. But a single panel's not going to get reinforced, and there's no one in garage at the minute. I mean, if DD see that garage is left clear, they're just going to sweep on in and take control. But 3 players flood on in. This is probably better to have 3 players in here than none. At least they're going to be able to hold it properly. There's a nice drone up in the ceiling by the looks of it from DD. Lim's going to be rappelling up to the breach with Hypnotic. We could see a breach rush here. Just going to spot out the bandit there, trick him. And again, it looks like Garage has been left clear. Shams is just going to enter. And the bandit's tricking, but no one to cover him. Shams takes him down. Big entry pick from Shams. Time and time again, he's getting these entries. So important for his team. It's like the defenders have just given the site away as there's no one to be seen. One player in cash and no one else. They should just be able to enter in. The Candela's wreaking havoc on the defense. A 4v2. The Plan is getting put down. And Focus gets a double kill out of nowhere. Shams gets taken out by Sneak, and Sneak's going to push on up. Focus on the cash stairs. The Thermite's going to get taken out. And now it's a 1v2. All left up to Jamie. As he's going to get swung by Focus. Amazing round. And an amazing clutch. A 2 versus 5 coming out from the remaining 2 of IX. A wonderful retake. My gosh, I was not expecting that. Focus and Sneak just won their gunfights and absolutely destroyed the attackers. Maybe just playing a bit too aggro there, holding wide peaks and almost throwing their lives away. But wow, what a pre-fire from Sneak, taking out the player holding the angle on Garage. My gosh. 2-3. This game's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Just going to be bringing the Wamai this time to try and counteract the Ying, but let's see Hibana change over to IQ. That's pretty interesting considering the defenders have chosen basement. Gizzy's going to be hopping on the Oryx.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Ying really worked out last round with that execute. It did a bit of damage to the attackers themselves, but ultimately it got them site control and it got them the plant. I mean, if they use these Candelas correctly, this could be an easy take. They could just flush out blue. No ADSs or Wamai discs. I mean, this is free elo if they're going to push in through Gen.
5 seconds left.
We'll see how the round plays out. We'll see if DD spot the gaps in the defense. Where are they going to be pushing from? Wow, Jamie team killing Hypnotic straight away, and he's going to leave. My gosh, spawn peaks coming out from the Oryx. Dirt's going to get opened up early and Jamie's going to be looking to just push on in. Gizzy gets one onto Learman, a 5v3 early on. My gosh. Gizzy's going to get tagged up, but not quite taken out. He makes the wise decision not to re-peek, but he's just going to drop on back to site. Shams takes him down. Focus is going to fall back, but Jaeger's still playing it pretty aggro here in the bar as he swings on up to the attacker on pool table. Does Shams know of his whereabouts? It appears not, and if Sneak swings this at the right time he could get an easy kill, but he's just going to retreat back and Shams is going to spot him out. A big pick from Sneak and a second, my gosh, double for him. He's going to get a bit too aggressive there and Thermite's going to shut him down, but 1 minute 20 left on the clock, 1v3. This is doable. We could see it happen. 1v4 for Nova. Well, 1v3 now. As Gumon's just going to let the defenders know where he is. AJ's really not having a good game, as he's been playing pretty much flex frag, and once before, I mean, he's sort of letting his team down. He was talking all this rubbish to DD before the matchup, and he got 7-2'd on the first map. I mean, his team stepped it up a bit on the second map, but his personal performance has been, quite frankly, horrendous. Nova's just looking to find a pick, but the defenders are not going to be getting aggressive. They're just going to be bunkering down on site. AJ desperately trying to find another kill. My gosh. Nova looks like he's going to be making his way down towards New Blue. See if he can catch AJ off guard. AJ swings the corner.
10 seconds left.
Tries to go for him with his pistol out, but looks like he's unable to find the frag, as Nova's just going to lay here, prone on the staircase, and Focus takes him down. 2-4 on the split. Pretty nice defensive half from IX. Focus really stepping it up for his team. Same with Gizzy. I mean, there've been some big rounds and some big frags as well there from Sneak. Hypnotic going to be jumping on the Cav. I mean, it could work out, considering we've seen the Jackal being run religiously over the past two maps. Both teams really liking to run the Jackal, and Lim's going to sixth pick over to the Vigil again. Just a frag heavy lineup. Nova's done a really good job on the support over the past two maps, though. He's been playing this castle really well, just supporting his team. The drone work's been there from him. DD's been really good on the entry because of Nova's drone work. It'll be interesting to see how this round plays out. I'm going to be really interested to see if any interrogations or any mad cav plays happen, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully the Caveira on the board will entice IX to roam clear and drone a bit better, because their drone work has not been great. It's just going to be taking out the drones, and it looks like Hypnotic and Shams are going to roam down here. He's going to go for an early spawn kill, but he can't quite land his shots on Focus. Just falls back. Gizzy's going to take out Lim early on, and a 5v4 early in the round. Wow. Shams and Hypnotic locked out by the castle barricades, and it's only Nova on site. Jamie's just going to be up here on the rafters, but looks like the breach is going to be opened for free. Hypnotic takes down Gizzy, as two of the defenders are just doubled up on the ground floor. Shams trades him out. This is why DD takes rounds, because they're so good at doubling up on drones, and ultimately it wins some rounds. AJ's pushed on him into the defender's crossfire, and Shams pushes up and takes him out. Rising trades him out, but 2v2 now. 2 minutes left. This is winnable. This is really winnable. We could see a 5-2 here if IX play this right, but no! Sneak just runs in and throws his life away. A big pick from Nova, leaving it all down to Rising now. I mean, Thermite doesn't exactly have the best gun in the game. It's going to be really difficult for him to win this out. He needs to win his one against Jamie. I mean, UMP versus the 5.56. It's going to be a close fight. But that T5 with the 1.5, if Jamie doesn't peak, then this really could be the round to DD. They've got Thermite stuck in a crossfire, but it looks like the Legion's going to be... No, I thought we could see a run out there, but no, Rising's just going to rotate down below. It's going to be difficult for him to rotate with goo mines scattered everywhere. I mean, the barbed wire on the staircase is just going to make this increasingly difficult, and Nova's going to swing round as he hears the procs. The goo mine sets off, and Rising's almost given up on pushing this. He's going to re-rotate yet again to the breach, but 30 seconds left. It's very unlikely that he's going to win this with the goo mines just draped all over the map. And Nova finishes things off with a headshot onto Rising. 3-4. If DD can keep playing so well on the roam like this and doubling up, then we could see them clutch this map out easily. Hypnotic finally found his first kill on Cav out of all the operators. I mean, it was a pretty big pick, and Shams trades him out on the roam. Really good roam game from them. They wasted at least a minute and a half, and they got even man count by the end of it. Ultimately, the defenders won it out on the anchor. I'm going to see Nova hopping back on the castle, and Shams is going to switch from the Jaeger to the Mozzie. We've seen him do so well on the Jaeger in the past 2 games. I mean, it would be stupid to switch him off, but I guess if he feels more comfortable on the Mozzie, then let him be.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Bomb located by attackers.
Looks like default setup. I mean, we haven't seen much strategy out of this. Both the maps, it's just been default setup after default setup.
10 seconds left.
To be honest, both teams just trying to win it out on the frags, but
5 seconds to go.
DD proven in first map
Attackers
that
are
they have
heading
the
out to
better
defuse the
aim.
bomb.
I mean, 7-3 on Oregon is really big. With no strats either. You know, Hypnotic's going to be playing aggressive on New Blue Stairs here, as Shams going to be there with him to trade him. And a nice entry from Shams as he finds the head of focus, taking the Jackal out early. Gizzy's going to push up for the refrag, but misses out on Shams. Had a lovely wallbang from Gizzy. My gosh, Hypnotic trades him out, gets that refrag. The oh so important refrags, but looks like they're just going to be sweeping top floor, and the Ash pushes down, but my gosh, Hypnotic loses the fight to an almost 1 HP Ash. An amazing frag from Sneak. Looks like AJ is going to be looking to just push his way through dirt.
Attackers have located a bomb.
No players playing in dirt, and just Jamie and Arsenal, but he's going to be met by a castle barricade and shut down on his way in. I'm going to see Moto Hatch get opened up now. Sneak's going to do a bit of drone work as he pushes his way down main stairs. I mean, if Sneak gets another frag here, I really am going to be surprised. He's so low on HP, and he's just been winning his gunfights this game. Really showing up for his team. Jamie free fires some shots in, but doesn't connect with Sneak. 3v2, 1 minute left. This is winnable. This really is winnable. I mean, the real thing is, are we going to see my predictions be right? I mean, I was close on Oregon. I said 7-4 and it was 7-3. And I said I think we'll see an overtime on Oregon. But is it going to happen? It's a pretty close matchup so far. Sneak's going to find the head of Nova as he rotates to the blue hatch late on in the round. And 30 seconds left. The attackers have taken site control of both objectives, and the diffuser's going to go down. Sneak peeks on in and wins his fight against Jamie. A 4K for Sneak. What a round. Wow. Sneak fragging at... oh my gosh. Absolutely fragging out. He's doing his best attempts of trying to wind everyone up for being MEK, I think. 5-3 though. Ajax are looking to win this map if they keep it up. I mean, Sneak has just been fragging out. That was an amazing round, getting 3 picks on almost 1 health.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Again, we're going to see a standard setup from DD. I mean, maybe if they bought some strats with them for Clubhouse, they would have a much higher chance of winning this out.
5 seconds.
And I'm surprised they're not taking advantage of the top floor sites with both Maverick and Thatcher banned. Maybe they would be the better option. Cade has also been banned, so it's going to make it difficult for them to defend the hatches. We haven't seen any attempts of impact tricks so far either. Kitchen hatch is going to get opened up by AJ early on. Hypnotic's taking fights over here at blue. Sam's going to push on in, take the drone out and pre-fire some shots in, but can't find anyone. The hatch is going to get opened and he's just going to walk right under it and get taken out. That was a pretty brain-dead play by Shams as he gave his life away to Gizzy, but Lim trades him out, taking down Sneak. Bit of drone work coming in from Gizzy to see if he can take control.
Located by attackers. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Looking like the attackers are going for a blue push here. AJ's going to get downed on a C4. I don't think the defenders are aware. He's just going to try and crawl away to safety, but none of the attackers are in the area. Looks like Gizzy's going to rotate around. No. Rising's come to the rescue to revive AJ. Jen clears it. And Hypnotic takes down Gizzy. A 3v2. DD looking to clutch this round out, as they lost the man count early, but they've recovered really well. Hypnotic winning his one-on-ones, and the Hibana only put down to 20 HP. It's going to be a difficult one for the attackers. AJ's going to open up the castle barricade. Only 2 pyros. He's going to pre-fire some shots in, but with 20 health to his name, he's going to get taken out by Hypnotic. A big round for Hypnotic, as that's his 3rd pick. It's all left up to Rising now on the main stairs. 30 seconds left, 3 Candelas. He's going to toss them out and make his way down the stairs. He really needs to find this pick, but no, Hypnotic finds the head of the Ying, and a 4K for him. Wow, big round, big round. Quick peeking and taking out the remaining attacker. 4-5. This really could go to overtime. My gosh. AJ picking the Thinker. This could be a rush, but I'm sure we'll see it 6th pick off. Yeah, the Thinker's going to be changing over to the Twitch. Wow, super frag heavy for the attackers. I'm going to see DD go for CCTV and cache defense now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Similar setup.
Attackers
Just
are
the
moving to
default
defuse the
hold.
bomb.
It looks like they're gonna have. They're not seriously putting the smoke in garage, are they? This might be the most brain dead thing I've seen all day. Smoke holding a long angle with the SMG-11 on the rafters. My gosh. He must be very good at controlling that recoil if he thinks he's going to be able to hold the rafters down with smoke. I mean, it's such a long range place to hold, I really don't think smoke's the operate to do it. Maybe red stairs or cash, but garage, I just don't think it's going to work out. Sham's going to get lit up early as he swings aggressively on the staircase. And Jamie's going to take out Sneak with a battle of the crouch spammers. Gizzy pre-passing shots in, but Hypnotic's there to support. Jamie swings round, panic knifes, and finally takes him down. Jamie with 2 big picks early on. Rising's opened the breach up, and now 5 versus 3. DD really doing well to get the 2 entry picks. Jamie just winning his gunfight and a really good bait from Hypnotic. Nova's going to be peppering the Twitch. She's down to 20 health, but 20 health, never mind. She's down to 0 health as Lim finds the head. Hypnotic finds another one onto Focus, and it's all left up to Rising now, just stuck down here. And the smoke with the hip fires runs out of ammo and gets taken out, but Rising finds the head of Shams, but he's put down to just 5 health. This is almost unwinnable. 1 minute left, but 5 HP, all the goos scattered around the map. 3 remaining defenders, only 2 of which that are lit up. And yeah, Jamie, 3rd kill of the round, takes him down. DD really showing their fragging capabilities as they just swing and win. Jamie getting the 2 entry picks on the Bandit, and they're going to be heading up to Gym. Probably a wise choice considering both Maverick and Thatcher are banned. I mean, it's going to be difficult as well for them to open up Gym window with the castle. The castle barricades could really slow down the process of the breach being opened. We could maybe see a cash push as a lot of the players are going to spawn over at Warehouse of IX, and Gridlock's going to get 6-picked over to the Finker. Wow. This could be a rush. Finally, we could see a rush happen. I mean, some of the attacks have been quick pushes, but I haven't seen a full-on rush in the last 2 matches I've casted, actually. Usually we see them quite often, but...
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be extending
5 seconds
over
remaining.
to CCTV and cash just to try and keep
Attackers are moving out to the defuse.
It looks like IX are going to contest this as they have 3 of their members spawning over at the Warehouse, looking to take control of garage nice and early and push out CCTV and cash, and 2 big frags for the attackers. My gosh. Focus and Gizzy getting 2 early picks. Wow. Hypnotic and Shams both losing their lives early on as they sweep the bottom floor. Sneak's already pushing on up. Nova needs to win his fight here if they want any chance of winning this round. So they're just going to open up the wall behind him, but Royal Lim finds a frag. A big pick. And the castle's going to get... Is that a missed drone? Yes, it is. Nova takes out Gizzy, but gets traded out by the Ash. Yeah, it's actually mad to be honest that AJ spoke all the shit and now he's going 1 for 8. That's a rip. 2v3. Danny's going to swing on out, but Focus takes him down. 3v1 here, all left up for the smoke. He's armed with the shotgun and at that range it's not really going to do much. Sneak's going to get put down to next to no health. As Lim downs 2 of them! He finds himself in a 1v1. This could be an amazing clutch. It's all left up to Rising. And the window's castled. My gosh. Nice attempt at a bait, but Royal Lim's onto him. Rising should be able to win this out as Lim is so low on health, but he's got time left, he's got drones left, he's spotted out the smoke and he's gonna just be playing the windows trying to find a pick. He's gonna spot out the smoke and he's gonna head on in. 30 seconds now, he's burnt a lot of time droning him out. Now he needs to just push in there and win the gunfight. Looks like Lim's got a pretty nice angle, but he's going to get peppered through the wall and Rising's going to lose next to no health and he wins it out. 6-5. Wow, IX really pulling a comeback on map 2. Clubhouse is the one for them. They find themselves on match point now. 2 early picks as they just swept across the ground floor. 3 of them dropping double digits. AJ's really letting the team down. A 1 for 8. Wow. He's giving it verbal over the mic and 1 for 8. He needs to back it up. Like, my man's talking all this rubbish, but he can't back it. 1 for 8, just not good enough. I mean, he's been playing fraggers most of the game. I like how he's trying to take Thermite for the last round so he can claim he's played support. We've seen him on Whammy, Thinker. Pretty stupid operators as well, actually.
Attackers need to locate
He's
and
been
defuse
playing
as
so
many bombs as
headless.
they can.
I think the pressure's got to him and he's really starting to let his team down. Luckily for him, 3 of his teammates have stepped up and got 11 kills each. My gosh, Focus, Sneak and Gizzy having an amazing game. All of them breaking out. DD's going to head on down to the basement for what could be their last round. They need to make this defense round count, otherwise
5 seconds to insertion.
it's going to be a tie for the series.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Looks like AJ is going to be solo pushing over at Dirt, as he's just going to be holding the peak on the window. Dirt tunnel's going to get opened up and there's no one in it, but again it's just been parceled off just to deny entry. Where are the rest of the attackers? Looks like they're stationed over here outside of Stock and New Blue, looking to go for a blue push as the hatch has been left soft and Rising's going to spot that out. He's been so good on the run for his team. AJ on the other hand, headlessly pushing into kitchen, not droning at all, and he's going to get punished for it. Wow, this man. He's going to get traded out by Sneak. But AJ really is being headless as he just rushes in, face checking and getting slammed by Shams. That really should have been a free kill for him if he hadn't thrown it, but he's just lazy and quite frankly he's throwing almost. With shambolic plays like that, that could have just lost his team the round. Thermite off the board as well. 20 left, then Sneak's going to be holding the vertical holes in the kitchen. Thermite didn't even open the hatch up, so now looks like Rising's going to be able to do it, as he still has 14 pellets left. The hatch is going to get opened up. Focus will get taken down. Sneak's just going to drop down the hatch, and Jamie takes down Gizzy, but Sneak has just taken sonic control. He's going to down Jamie now. The plant's going down. Sneak finds another in Hypnotic now, a 2v2. But he gets greedy for the kill. And now Jamie's going to be revived, putting Rising in a 1v3 on the post plant. My gosh. What a turnaround. Rising's going to take down Nova as he gets dropped down to 50 health, but Lim's dropped the hatch and he takes down Rising. We're going to see this map go to overtime. Big round from DD and a nice clutch. Good attempt there from Sneak as he absolutely destroyed two of the defenders, but a TK coming out from Lim as he gets the defuse off.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt
And that's
failed.
overtime on
Defenders
Clubhouse, like I predicted. Wow, this has gone the full way on Clubhouse. Such a close game. So many big plays from both teams, and we're seeing Shams and Lim fragging out. Sneak absolutely demolishing as well on the Ash and Jaeger. AJ hopping on the Ella in an attempt to get some frags so he doesn't finish 1 for 9. It would be alright if he did 1 for 9 if he didn't talk a load of rubbish before the game, but he was properly trash talking, and now this is the consequence of it. Ella shotgun, wow. That really just does show that he's having a bad game. Cool. If you can't frag, take Ella shotgun. Looks like a standard setup. Ella shotgun going to be making the rotates for his team. Just maybe one of his biggest contributions to the team so far this game. As he's just going to station himself on New Blue Stairs, leaving himself unknown, but Rising's going to be looking to bandit trick this wall. Sneak's going to pre-fire some shots in, but he can't find the attacker outside the garage. A really nice peek here from Sneak. But attacker's just going to back off. Gizzy's going to be playing the lobby, but Hypnotic out here on CC window. And Focus is going to get downed in construction by Shams. Shams just going to rotate around. Will he be able to get the finisher? Looks like he will, yes he will, and a nice early pick. Sneak's going to get lit up and take down Lim in the process. 4v4 now, 1 minute 30. Shams takes down AJ. A close quarter battle with Ella shotgun and he loses it. My gosh, big round from Shams as he trades with Gizzy, downing himself but taking him out. Absolute destruction from the Jacqueline construction, and to win the fight against an Ella shotgun close range, my gosh. Shams is really on form today. Sneak's going to take down Hypnotic with his second in the round. 2v2 now with 1 minute left. 6-6 and Rising's going to push on out, but Shams can't quite connect as he falls back to the staircase, just pre-buzzing shots in. And a quad kill for Shams as he finds the head of Sneak. My god, vaulting through a window and he still wins the gunfight. The last player remains on the stairs and Shams gets shut down. Rising's second kill of the round. All left up to Nova now as Rising is below and he is armed with a C4. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nova needs to make a play here. He needs to either go for the kill or go for the plant because the clock is ticking. Looks like Rising's got intel on the plant.
15 seconds to go.
He hears it and the C4 gets tossed out and the round. My gosh. AJ really throwing the round for his team there as he loses a close quarter fight with Ella shotgun, and Shams on the Jackal just shut down 4 of the players. But luckily for AJ, Rising locked out the round. And now we see IX on match point and map point yet again. AJ's going to be on the Monty now as he realises that he needs to start helping his team out and stop playing selfish operators. Wow. 13 rounds and 1 kill. I guess that's what trash talk does to you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm going to see BD defending CCTV. They need to win 2 rounds on the trot to win this out. I mean, all IX have to do is take this 1 round.
Attackers have located a bomb. Located by attackers. 5 seconds left. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
AJ approaching the garage door now as his team have forced him onto the Monty. He's going to head on in and set off the Ella mine. It's going to be a very difficult push considering the defenders are going to have the Legion mines scattered all over the rafters. AJ doing a bit of drone work, finally starting to step it up when his team needs him. Rising's going to be looking to open the breach as the Bandit is not going to be tricking. He's just going to be playing cash stairs, and Shams gets an early pick. Focus trades out Lim for his teammate, and Gizzy takes one out. 4v3 now. AJ really needs to stop peeking this guy on the rafters because he could throw the game away for his team. I mean, it's a 4v3. This is looking winnable for the attackers. This could be the game. They just need to keep the man count, and AJ needs to play this well on the Monty. He needs to force this Legion out of garage as the goo mines are just going to get scattered over the rafters. And the Sophia's going to get taken down. Hypnotic finds the head of AJ as he drops the shield. What a dummy. My gosh, that may have been the most tragic Monty play I have ever seen. That was poor. That was really poor from AJ. Wow. Nova finds the head of Focus and we could see this go all the way. 7-7. Jamie finishes things up. And oh my gosh. AJ. Wow. Wow. I can't tell if he's intentionally throwing or not. This is unreal. This is actually unreal. We're going to see Jamie on the Capitale. We've seen him do bits on the Capitale back on Oregon. I mean, can we see him work wonders again? We're going to see the 6th pick from the Valcon to the Echo. No IQ is going to be bought, but the nerf to Echo means the Echo drones are way more visible than they used to be, and also a bit louder, so maybe this isn't going to work out. But Gizzy on the Legion just taking advantage of the lineup of operators from the attacking side. As IX are heading down to basement for their final round of defense. Wow. Overtime match point. This round is where we find out who the winner is going to be. 7-7, it really has gone all the way. My gosh. Where are we going to see DD attacking from? It looks like a blue push here from DD as the drone work is really good. All the drones being sent in to just get a bit of reconnaissance work on where the defenders are playing. Sneak's going to be playing up here in cash room now, but he's going to get droned out by Jamie, and the attackers really need to be pinching him out here. 2 players on top floor in Focus and Sneak, and Shams are just holding the main stairs, but Sneak wins the fight. Wow, big pick, big opener, as the 2 defenders are just going to play the top floor. Hypnotic's going to vault on in, but he's going to get caught in a crossfire between these 2 defenders, doubling up really nicely on the final round. Focus has been sort of left undroned and untouched, as Sneak's just going to make himself known and bait out his teammate on the main stairs. He's going to run on round to Jim, but that's just going to get opened and they're going to fall back. My gosh. Lim takes out Sneak, but Focus is still in Jim, and it looks like Hypnotic is going to push on into him, but he gets taken down. – 4v3 now with 1 minute 10 left. Seconds now. The attackers need to make a play in this final 40 seconds of the round. With the Echo in play and no IQ, I mean, AJ could actually do something and possibly win his team the round if the attackers continue with this slow, methodical approach. Gizzy's going to take down Jamie in a 3v3. Nova's going to trade him out. 3v2 now with the attackers taking site control, and the plant is going to go down. Could we see Echo deny the plant here or not? He's going to spray on in, but the plant's going to go down. Where are the Echo drones when you need them? 3v2 with 40 seconds left. Rising's holding Hypnotic in dirt now, as Hypnotic's just going to play super passive. AJ going to push on in for the rotate and take down Royal Lim. My. 25 seconds left on the defuse, and the 2 defenders need to do something here. They really need to double up and kill this Thermite, or they're going to get taken down. And yeah, walks into Nova's crosshair, and that's the game for DD. Wow. What a matchup here on Clubhouse. My gosh. well played to both teams, but ultimately DD were the better squad. Hopefully AJ will have learnt his lesson and not talk as much trash before the game. I really want to hear what goes down in the game chat after this game. Wow, 2 for 12. I think there's going to be a bit of a violation. Well played, boys.
GG boys.
GG boys.
GG.
Oh, Shams. You need
Yes,
to get
sir.
AJ in the game chat, mate. He threw the round.
AJ, come here, boy.
Listen.
2 and 12. You can't fuck shit, can you? Imagine getting pistol whipped.
Oh.
AJ,
that-
what were
this
you
team-
doing dropping your
Mate,
shield in
listen,
garage?
I'm honestly not gonna fucking deny it after it's so shit and I don't know why. I don't know.
You are
why.
You don't know
are
why?
shit,
It's
maybe.
probably because you're fucking
Maybe
dog
because you're
wrangler.
dog shit.
Nah, I'm
I don't
not.
know,
I'm
could
not.
be 'cause you're dog shit.
I normally
You're
do
just
good. I
shit.
normally do good. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Against
yeah,
goals.
alright.
I low-key
Ah,
rinsed you a bit.
Free.
Well played, DD. I'm going to stop the stream now. Well
GG.
played, boys. GG.
GG.